Hi, this is Justin Rose, and we're here at the Bristol Brewery. Got Kevin here. How you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good. Hey, so we're at the online fan competition for the Bundesliga, and after watching the Switchbacks practice the other day, I happened to see this guy over. Started talking German to him. Great. It's good to see a German guy, American, here in Colorado. This whole process, this whole journey right now started a few years ago, and we're kind of promoting the Freedom Fund, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But there's some really cool things that I want you guys to know about this player. You were born in Germany.
That is correct. Yes.
And you played for which Bundesliga teams?
Initially, I grew up playing for smaller teams that were just in the Regionalliga, but then when I was 13, I moved to Bayer Leverkusen. And about 2 to 3 years later, I then switched to Bayern München, I should say.
And so, if I'm not mistaken, you also played for the United States national team.
I did, yes. So while I was playing for Bayern Munich, I just kind of went up the chain, which is I played ODP soccer in Europe, went to the regional callback camp in Maine at the time, and then actually immediately following that attended the first national team camp under Jimmy Barlow was the coach at the time.
So you played high in Germany, you played high levels here. What would you say to the American kids that want to go to Germany? Like, what's the biggest difference?
You know, I think you could say maybe 20, 30 years ago there was a huge gap between America and Germany. I think that gap is shrinking big time. There's been so many exchanges, players between both countries. I think, obviously I grew up in Germany, and there was a large, should say, emphasis on technical ability, and being able to use those basics in the game well. And I think that's it's something that's definitely improving in the United States and being worked on more and more. But that could be maybe the biggest area that I see differences in today.
So we had a German player over at the Switchbacks playing with you guys. What would you say to German players wanting to play in the USL or in the MLS? What are some things that they might think about?
I think the number one thing is do not underestimate playing in the United States. You know, in Germany and everywhere in Europe, you have the stigma that Americans, not even their main sport. That's not even really what they do. They play American football and baseball and so on. But I think especially the MLS and the USL, players that used to retire at later ages, say late 30s or so, they're really starting to come over earlier and earlier within their careers. You know, the early 20s, now you have guys coming in and they're still at their peak playing in the MLS. And I think that really translates into the game. So do not underestimate the leagues here. There are many very good players. Unfortunately, not as many leagues that you can play in the United States, but I think that will be growing in the future as well.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you graduated from the Air Force Academy.
That's correct.
Now, I'm from Colorado. I've always known that whoever goes to the Air Force Academy, they're going to be fit.
Yes.
Right? So, how has that helped you become a professional soccer player?
I think it's helped me a great deal. I mean, like you said, Air Force Academy, it's being on that team, I think we definitely weren't as strong as other top collegiate teams, but what helped us is we could outwork almost every team we played against. And so the fitness standards were quite high. You adjust, you just adapt to whatever the challenge is, and you work from there. And I definitely think that it helped me, and especially being here for many years, being adjusted to the high altitude in Colorado Springs, has helped me adjust to the professional game as well.
Great. So, of course, we have to talk about the Switchbacks because this is exciting. First year, you guys are, still in first place, or you're close to the first place.
Correct.
You have a game in hand.
Correct.
How has that been, being part of something brand new here in Colorado Springs?
It's been fantastic. I really enjoy going out to practice every day. Obviously, I still have the Air Force job on the side.
Yeah.
Not on the side, it's a big part of my life. But being able to do both, it's a great honor to me. And it's definitely, if you compare collegiate to professional, it's a couple levels above that by far. And so I get to learn a lot from a lot of the veteran players on the team. Every day it's a new challenge, and I'm appreciative and lucky I get to do that every day.
So the company JJR Consulting, we're going to bring 2 Bundesliga teams to Colorado next summer. We're very excited about this. A big reason is to help Americans become better. And of course, German soccer is on top. So just want to know your wish list. If we could bring any 2 teams over, which 2 teams would you like to have?
If you're giving me a wish list, I know we'll be reaching for the stars, but why not shoot for Bayern München?
Bayern Munich, okay, Bayern München and?
Bayer Leverkusen, they're the 2 teams I play for.
Exactly.
I mean, I have no choice but
I thought you'd say that. So maybe not year 1, but year 3, I think we'll definitely shoot for that, right?
That would be fantastic.
Now, I done some reading on you, and if I'm not mistaken, your favorite movie happens to be Braveheart. That's my favorite movie too. That's a great movie. That's really great.
I don't remember when I filled that out, but it definitely is still current.
You probably know every sentence in that movie. Yeah.
I do.
Very good. So again, want to really appreciate just you being here.
Thank you.
What we're doing is just raising awareness for the Bundesliga, helping people win a trip to Germany next year, bring a friend, and of course the Colorado Cup 2016. Bring a team to Colorado Springs, hopefully the Air Force Academy, and get the Switchbacks a chance to play a game. And that's what this is all about. And not to forget the freedom. We want people like you who have been abroad, lived in the U.S., have the chance to really just dream big and go for it. And that's what this is all about. So
that's great. That's fantastic. And I appreciate your time.
So now just ein paar Sätze auf Deutsch.
Natürlich.
Ja. Was in 3 Jahren, wo siehst du das? Wo bist du in 3 Jahren?
Also in 3 Jahren bin ich immer noch Teil der Air Force, also der Luftwaffe in Amerika. Wenn man zur Air Force Academy geht, dann verpflichtet man sich, also für 5 Jahre, nachdem man das Studium abgeschlossen hat, für 5 Jahre muss man in der Air Force Dienst leisten. Zu der Zeit hoffentlich kann ich dann vielleicht so viel erreichen wie möglich in Amerika. Und wenn nicht, dann würde ich gerne nach Deutschland wieder gehen. Also meine Familie ist ja Fußball verrückt. Mein Vater Amateur, also fast professionell gespielt in der 3. Liga damals, in den 70ern. Und mein Bruder spielt immer noch in Deutschland. Und daher wäre das eine super Gelegenheit, glaube ich.
Und letzte Frage. Warum soll eine deutsche Bundesliga-Fußballmannschaft nach Colorado gehen?
Colorado?
Ja.
Speziell zur Saisonvorbereitung, glaube ich, das wäre eine super Gelegenheit. Ich meine, es gibt nicht viele Orte in der Welt, wo man so hoch, also in so einem hohen Gebiet Fußball spielen kann. Und gerade mit den Lungen, also mit Fußball zu arbeiten, das ist ziemlich anstrengend. Ich meine, hier Colorado Springs ist dieselbe Höhe wie die Zugspitze in Deutschland. Höchste Berg in Deutschland, deswegen, das wäre eine super Gelegenheit. Und dazu noch, also es wäre super für deutsche Mannschaften nach Amerika zu kommen, damit die sehen, wie der Fußball hier ist. Und gleichzeitig können die amerikanischen Fans sehen, wie gut der Fußball wirklich in Europa und in Deutschland ist. Ja.
Super. Kevin Durr, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.